Think we could fit one in the bed?
I'll drive it if you buy it.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. This is some country though. Bunch of worked ground. Wild. Alrighty, one more stop before we get out of this beautiful place and go back to not so green. Well, first time I've ever been here. I do talk to them quite a bit. Weavers. Self-propelled choppers galore. Our combines, cross combines, a deer, three Massies. That's a new Massey. Those are just weathered. Look at all the heads. That's nuts. Well, they do have a crown. Somebody traded up. Just kidding, crown guys, relax. Crown mowers. Look at all that. Nuts. Balers. I've never seen this brand for a vertical tillage tool. Insight, huh? Yeah. Huh. Did they comment? No. Have you? You've heard? That 850 Speedstar would be pretty cool with the crown head. Speedstar's quick over the road. Ooh, there is two Speedstars. That was a custom operation, custom LLC. I can't read the name. They got the sticker on the back. 940, 750. That's quite a bit more chopper than I have, so. Let's see what else we got. That deer. 7750. You can go. That's neat. New 940 it looks. 960s. All mill. There's some fence. Quite a few fence. 928, old school fence. That thing's seen better days. 933. Is that Jimmy's? All sorts of mowers out there. Massey combines. Rubbed a lot of parts off that thing. Look at all the choppers though. That's an animal. So is this. So they no longer make them in that color scheme. They're all the cloth color. So going forward, that's the only color you can get of an ag. It's an Agco combine, but It's a Kloss or a Lexion Kloss. That's all you can get it in now. It is cool. No 695s, which is disappointing in life, but I know they don't have them. There's some floating around, but not many. Freaking dusty things. There's quite a bit of stuff here. A lot of faded equipment though. The panels on the choppers are just faded. I don't know if they just sit outside more. They put a hydraulic tank on the top there. White Post, Virginia. That's where that came from. One panel's new, one's not. 970, inoculant tank, air horns. I need to get this though, or something like it. Keep the dust and everything else when we're in grass getting up behind. Pretty much the same thing as my chopper, just 30 years newer and a whole lot more capacity and comfort. A lot more comfort. These are brand new. So, came in Port of Baltimore, that's pretty common. Went to Weaver's. That one has a shredledge kit on it, I guess. Is this one? Yeah, they all say shredledge, which is just the processor inside of it is designed to shred the feed instead of chop it up into smaller pieces as much. I think they all say shredledge. It's supposed to help with digestibility or something, rumen health or something. They all say shredledge. 990. So that's the biggest chopper. I guess a Krone might be bigger. The 1100 Krone, technically, but that is one of the biggest choppers. I guess I haven't seen any footage of a 1100 and a 990 side by side. I don't think. That is an animal. Put the inoculant down through here. Huh. I got mine going in just below the blower spout, or the accelerator, which is wild. Think we could fit one in the bed?
I'll drive it if you buy it.
If I buy it, I feel like if I buy it, they might just bring it up to us for free. Time you pay for it. I think a 990 with the heads, the hay head and the corn head, I think the last price I heard was $1 million.
The biggest thing.
Yeah, which is an animal compared to even a 980. I forget what it is for horsepower rating. Somebody's gonna say it. There is some 990s floating around New York, so one or two of them, I know that. 10-star tedder. That is pretty wild. It all unfolds, so throws the hay around. Helps it dry out. You can flip it. Sorry about the wind. They do got a Pottinger high-speed disc. I bet they got 30 choppers here, so average price chopper, I don't know, I'd say half of them are new or so. 500 to $1 million. A lot of money sitting on the lot for new. Used, I don't know, 100 maybe, 200 is an average. Quad rakes, or no, there are only 2 rakes. Is there any quad? They're just offset. More tedders, double rakes. Linear. what they're called, I think. Linear 2800s. Direct cut head. So for cutting wheat or a cover crop, I guess. Down here, a cover crop is actually a normal. They consider it a crop, not a cover crop. But you can direct cut it, attach it right to the chopper, and do one pass and mow and chop all together. 380s, a bunch of 380s. New 380s. So I got a 220, which is a 7 foot. I got a 300, which is a 9 foot that needs some love. And then a 380 is like a 12 foot. It's 3.8 meters. However that works out, I think 12 foot. It would be cool someday, upgrade choppers, but I like running the old one. I'm into it a lot cheaper. It does have its quirks than buying a new one, or a newer one. And I don't really need a much bigger one due to capacity. Plus, a lot of you guys like that are watching because I run older stuff. I almost bought one of these though, instead of the Kemper head. I'm glad I ended up with the Kemper head. I was bidding on one 2 years ago in the spring, which they're an RU 450. These are RU 600s. So 450 is 6 row, these are 8 rows. I like the small middle. That's an RU 450. And they got, I think they're 700s. They're the big fold ones. Oh, yeah, 600s are those. And this is an 8 row. Doesn't actually have a number on it. This one does. But I don't know what that means, what that says. I don't know what this thing is. Insight, head sight. Must have something to do with leveling the head or sensing something. Yeah, real descriptive. I think they're 9. That's a 900. Is that a 12 row? Maybe. That might be a 12 row and this is an 8 row. Yeah, that's what it is. 750 is an 8 row and a 900 is a 12 row. It's a big head. Old Massey. Well, I think that's it for us for here. We got a lot of driving to do. Appreciate you guys watching all these videos, liking, commenting, telling me what I'm doing wrong, telling me what I'm doing right. It's been a good time, but I do have a surprise, a few surprises coming. It's been a good past few weeks. So we're gonna get home, gotta drop Colburn off, then get home for me. Got like 10 hours of driving right now. background on why Colburn bought another dyno. Price was right.
Very right.
He can get parts. It has a bad cooler, they believe, in one of them. And this one goes to 460 horsepower compared to his 240. So we're here at, what's the name? Quaker View Farm, unloading it. I gotta get back there or somewhere. But that is why he bought a second dyno. Cool thing to have. Got lucky. Yep. And it's got all the shafts. So this one's got 2 coolers in it. Glass is broken, you can get that. Curl back. He's the dyno guy. Everybody needs 2 dynos, I guess. We appreciate Paul unloading it. We weren't really sure how we were going to get it out because it is bigger than his other one. So using his skid steer up here. This is actually Quade Kirk's relative. Evan Farm's right over there. So now we're back in action. We're fueled up, dropping Colburn off in a minute. I'm going to head on home. So appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't done so, slide on over, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.